Okay, let's check out the Spider Valve Mark 1. If you go in here, you can barely see because my camera sucks. You have the 6 modeling amps. Each one has 2 different versions of the sounds right here, amber and blue. I usually keep my distortion setting on the insane amber and the drive usually about 9 o'clock. The clean channel, I keep the amber clean, and usually the drive is turned all the way down. The distortion and the clean channels, everything is EQ'd here, bass, mid, treble, and your individual channel volume is right here. Let's see, and here we have the effects, I guess, part of the head. You got a chorus and flange, phaser, and delay on this first knob here. Excuse me, you have tremolo here. The delays are on the second knob right here, and the third knob is reverb. The reverb is savable to a particular patch, so you don't have to have reverb up on everything in order to get reverb on your lead channel. This little button here that you can barely see is the up, down, left, and right navigation. You got your master volume here, your presence here. Here's your standby switch and your main power. And let's take a look at the back side. And here we have the back side of the Line 6 Spider Valve Mark 1. Really, the only thing going on over here is the power cord input. The rest of the stuff is over here. Here we have your speaker output. You can do one 16 ohm speaker cabinet, or here you can do one 8 ohm or 2 16 ohm cabinets, or here you can do 2 8 ohm or 1 4 ohm speaker cabinet, just plug one in. Here we have the Ethernet jack for your FBV pedal board. Here we have your XLR out, your ground lift switch, a preamp out 1/4 inch, and a power amp in if you wanted to, say, plug a tube preamp and go directly into the Bogner 100 watt tube power amp. It's a very versatile amp. If you want to hear what it sounds like, check it out at www.line6.com or an independent review at www.thetoneking.com. He does a really good job of going through the sounds. Okay, now the FBV Shortboard. In comparison to the longboard I had, it's basically the same thing, only much more scaled down. There is 1 pedal instead of 2. This controls your volume and your wah. When the wah is not engaged, it is a volume pedal, and it does not work as a volume pedal when the wah is engaged. Major difference between the longboard and the shortboard as far as the construction is the lack of effects buttons up here. You just have the effects loop button up here, and as a matter of fact, on the Spider Valve, this actually controls the noise reducer that's built in, although it's not a very good noise reducer. I would probably have to go out and get one to play anything louder than, say, 10 o'clock on my master volume, but it helps. And also the stomp button here does not activate any stomp effects. What this does is it gives you kind of a preamp boost, which is equatable to taking a distortion pedal, turning the distortion down, turning the gain way up, and plugging that in and having that go in front of the preamp, so it kind of boosts a little bit. Tap tempo still works the same. Reverb, delay, and modulation all work the same. Bank 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, patch 1, 2, 3, and 4, and bank up and down right here. And your patch name is right there. It's fairly simple. It has a Ethernet connection just like the longboard, and it does have an expression pedal out, if you can see right here. So you can plug in a secondary pedal to get the same effect as the longboard, but I really find I don't use it that often, the wah pedal I mean. Special trick though that you can do with the wah pedal, the way I have my effects set, or my patches set up, I have this as my regular rhythm distortion. I have this as my clean channel, which, you know, the noise reducer is off, and it's just basically a little delay and or a little reverb. And here is my distorted lead channel, and this is my lead wah channel. I hate having to step down on the pedal because it takes time, and well, I have no balance anyway. So I figured that it would be just easier if I saved a patch on my spider valve that had the wah engaged. So I did that. You can save this per channel. So now instead of having to stomp down on the wah, I just hit patch 4. Bam. Wah is on. Go, you know, make it sound like Charlie Brown's parents talking. Anyway, that's the major difference. It's a really cool amp. Sounds great. And I hope if you buy it that you'll enjoy it.